right, guys. So, hello. Welcome back to Dimitri's Travel and Tips, but you might notice something's different today. I have a special guest, Kane from New Zealand. I think
Hello,
he's in
kia ora.
Auckland.
I am in Auckland now.
Yep. And he's going to help teach us about New Zealand English. Well, you guys know I'm from America, and we're going to do some English stuff. We're totally changing the channel to a language and culture focus, mainly with English, but we're going to do some other stuff with my friends all over the world. And now, with that out of the way, uh, yeah, let's get started. So, the first thing, this is just super basic, so if you guys are beginners, you can understand. All right, so in America, and I think pretty much everywhere, we have different levels of liking something. Like, I like it, I love it, I want it, I need it. Um, we're just saying something is good, great, amazing, it's fire. Yeah, I think the kids say fire these days. Um, and yeah, basically, Kane, how do you guys say it over there? Do you have any special words or terms?
Yeah, so the most stereotypical Kiwi term is sweet as.
So,
So,
so this isn't sweet ass, right? The,
no,
the,
not sweet ass, it's sweet as, sweet as.
now, what if you're approaching a beautiful woman, and then suddenly it comes out sweet ass, and they just mishear you? Does that happen in New Zealand?
It's never happened. It's not the context it's used in.
Because
You
that's
don't
what happened
approach.
to me. A man came up to me, and we were talking, and but then randomly he said sweet ass, and I was like, "What did you say to me?" And I was a little upset for a minute because I thought
Well,
he
what
was.
was the context? Why
I
did he do
mean,
it?
this was when I was in New Zealand like 6 or 7 years ago, so I don't quite remember. This is a total stranger. We're not friends after this. But he explained it briefly, but I still kind of didn't believe him, and I asked other New Zealanders. I was like, "Is this sweet ass thing real?"
Yeah, so we have sweet as. Okay, so basically, what does as mean?
Yeah, what? Why the as? Really?
So, people say like it's, sweet as sugar, or it's, I don't know, good as good as gold, or something as something. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
metaphor, or that other thing that starts with an A. Um, yeah, metaphor is the other thing. Anyways, they just decided to drop the last part, so it's
Mm-hmm.
always now sweet as. We can also say good as. We have a thing called choice as well. There's another word choice,
Choice
like
as.
it's a good choice. Choice
Ah,
as, right?
that
It's
that
not
one
as
sounds much safer.
it's not as commonly used, but basically any adjective you can as it,
You can
and
as
that's
it.
you can as it. So that is a special Kiwi phrase. Yep.
Okay, you've heard it here, guys. So now no one has any excuses to accidentally say someone has a sweet ass. Things are actually sweet as or choice as.
Look, I'm not encouraging anyone to go and approach people saying sweet as. I'm
I'm
just
totally
saying.
encouraging it. You go up to strangers and say sweet ass. Just hey, bro, sweet ass.
Look, I'm just saying if you're gonna say like, love, and all that, this is another way to say you like something.
Yeah. Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve?
Any other tricks in terms of terminology?
Yeah.
I mean,
Any
so
special terms like even just saying something is good, like
yeah, so another way to say good, you could say it's mint.
what's mint? I
Uh,
like that
yeah,
one.
mint. Yeah, um, mint just means good. Uh,
Yeah.
you could say it's, oh, bro, that's mint as. You
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 have
can
to add
also
the
you
as.
can also say as on mint. Uh, yeah. So I mean, so to be honest, I briefly looked up a bunch of Kiwi lingo last night,
hmm
um, just to refresh my memory because I don't
This
use it all
this
all the
is
time
our
necessarily.
resident Kiwi in New Zealand.
I am a Kiwi, but I will say I was born in Singapore, so I have lived here for most of my life, but not all my life. So I,
Ah,
you know,
wow, I didn't
I
know that actually. You've got secrets. We've been
yep.
friends for a long time, audience. Or how do the kids say it? They say chat.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. As far as I know, that's probably the only things we can probably say for
Okay.
good.
All right. So like I'm going to give like a quick scale of like how good these things are. Okay. And then I want you to tell me where sweet as or mint fall
Oh,
on that scale,
it's a
okay?
fun game. Yep.
Yeah. So, okay, at the very bottom you've got your negatives. Okay. I hate it. It's awful, terrible, the worst. Okay. And then we move up a little. It's not that great. It's okay. I think a lot of people will tell you, especially as a foreigner, if you're talking to them, it's something is okay. They're trying to be polite. It's actually not okay if they tell you that.
Hey, Jen,
Most,
I just wanna pause this. In America, don't people say, "Oh, that's excellent," or they say, "That's awesome," when
they
in fact they
do.
mean it's okay?
Well, okay, this is getting into complicated like workplace politics and and things, I think. But yeah.
It's like
Or
that
if you're
Instagram
like
reel. It's amazing, those
yeah,
work
and
women talking
and
to each other.
this
I
is
love it.
I'm so glad that you brought that up actually because I didn't even think about that. Sarcasm in America is real, okay?
It's
And
like you say it sincerely.
yeah, but
Uh,
we say it sincerely in a specific way that is clearly insincere.
ah,
But like you try and convince the person that it is to basically save
oh,
face.
it's a complicated game they
It
play in
is.
America.
We play lots of games here, and we're not
This
talking about Xbox or PlayStation.
sounds tough as.
Yeah, this is tough as mate. By the way, we don't say mate in America. That's a everywhere else thing. I'm not sure if they say it in South Africa, but I think they do.
I'm not sure.
I mean, they're former British, so I guess so. Okay, well, anyway, now we've gotten super off track. Okay, uh, so like after that, you're gonna prefer something, or maybe like something. I think they're kind of in the middle. It kind of depends. Then you want, need, and of course, you love something, or it's like amazing, incredible, unbelievable. Where would sweet as, choice as, mint fall in this little box?
I don't know. It's between like and want. Um,
Okay.
so
So it's pretty basic.
yeah, it's the same as saying something is. To be honest, just saying it's good. Like you like it. Um, if you love it, uh,
So you wouldn't just say sweet as with like a really big smile or something.
I think you can, but in the same way you could say that's good. You know, oh,
Yeah.
you could say, oh, that's sweet as. You know,
Yeah.
so absolutely you can turn those words around. Um,
Yeah.
but the basic version is just like saying good normally. Oh, oh, that's sweet as. You would say
Okay.
it maybe quite humbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a sense. Yeah.
What if you give them the side eye? Sweet as.
Yes. Again, I don't
What would
encourage
that
anyone.
mean?
I don't encourage anyone to
Yeah.
flirt. You
Please,
say
yeah, please don't do that. Well,
yes.
hey, who said I was
This is
flirting? Maybe I just
an,
was eyeing up a cheeseburger on the next table
yes. I mean,
with great passion.
feel free to eye up burgers, and say sweet as. But I mean, go and flirt if you want. It's just a weird way to flirt in my mind to say sweet as immediately, and then walk away or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Don't walk away afterwards. They're gonna think they're on a TV show or something. All right. So really quick, because you also brought this up, in English, I think it doesn't matter which country it is. You know, we can change the meaning of words by tones. Depending on your level, you probably already know that. So, like, you can say something's good, or you can say, wow, that's good, or great. Or you can say, like, that's great, the way you change it, or that's great. Like, you're not sure. You're not even sure if it's great. No one's sure. So you can change the meanings from like questions to literal meanings, or even sometimes you can sexualize. You can sexualize a lot of stuff by just using a certain voice and things on the words. But I'll let you guys look that one up. Here, it's not so important because you're not from Australia. We're just gonna do our
Oh,
best.
a word we have that's in New Zealand and Australia is togs. Have you heard of this?
Togs. Is it like a
Togs.
boot?
That sounds like a boat. No, but
Well,
it's
there's a
it's
brand called Togs. It's a boot. So I was like, oh, that's where that name came from.
it's swimwear. So it's
What?
like board shorts. You say, "Hey, bro, let's go put on some togs," and then go for a swim.
What was that? What was that term you used just now? Board
Board
shorts?
shorts. Is that a
What is
Kiwi
that?
term? Board shorts, dude.
just
It's
just swim shorts?
swim shorts, I guess. I suppose they
Yeah.
could board shorts because they're for a surfboard. I guess. I don't know.
I mean, if you're on a surfboard, you usually cover your whole body in like a suit, right?
Depends how warm the water is, I guess.
Hmm. I thought it was to protect from the rash because the last time I went surfing, I didn't want to get the outfit, and so I was just, yeah, how'd you call it, my togs,
Your togs, yeah.
and that was it. And boy, when I came back, I was raw, red, and it hurt for like a week.
Think, yeah. I feel like half the time you're raw and red anyways. You gotta put on more sunscreen, mate.
He says this because when I was there many years ago, I did choose not to use sunscreen in New Zealand because the weather was cool.
It's extremely. The
But
sun will kill you here.
they
Yep.
basically have a hole in the ozone over there. So it's just like space is beaming down onto your skin. And then I got sunburnt on top of the sunburn. I got a head cold at the same time. And then I still did all my tours out in the sun anyway because I said YOLO, basically. And if you guys don't know for some reason, YOLO, it's you only live once. And people say it when they're like, I'm just going to do it. YOLO. I'm going to go skydiving. YOLO. I'm going to buy this expensive dress. YOLO. I'm going to eat this 7,000 calorie chocolate cake all by myself. YOLO. So, well, togs anyway. That's an interesting term. I never heard that before.
So togs is one. Something that shocked me when I moved here from Singapore was jandals. Have you heard of this?
Jandals. Are they
I
sandals made of jean material?
no. So they are Japanese sandals,
What? What's special about
known
Japanese
known
sandals?
in most countries as flip flops.
Ah, but
So when I think the story is some New Zealanders went to Japan once or saw Japanese
once.
wearing these shoes and say, "Hey, these are clearly Japanese sandals." So we're gonna call them jandals, which is what they're called here.
That's
So
pretty hilarious.
in
Yeah,
Australia, I hear they call them thongs, which sounds insane to me.
yeah, I heard that before. I don't know how they differentiate between the real ones
Yeah,
and the footwear.
yes, you accidentally wear the wrong thongs. Like, oh crap.
Yeah, you've just got Cisco playing in the background all over the place.
I mean, there's a couple of basic ones called like a dairy. I
A
don't know if you've heard of
dairy.
this one. Yes, you've definitely been to one when you were in New Zealand. A dairy. So no, it's not a
Like
place that serves milk necessarily.
okay.
Yep, it's a convenience store. It's just the Kiwi word for a convenience store. So you find these on
Ah.
the corners of some suburbs. There's normally some big advert outside
Yeah.
selling meat pies and Coca-Cola and a
Mm-hmm.
couple of ice creams for some reason.
Basically
And
like a 7-Eleven.
yeah, except we don't really have 7-Eleven here for some reason. We don't have big this big brand of convenience store. It's just a whole bunch of locally run things called dairies.
Ah, okay. Well, that's
Yep.
good to know, especially for anyone going to New Zealand, because if someone said blah 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 blah, the dairies, I think they're making some weird joke about a cow or something
Yeah.
or a farm.
Uh, well, we have a lot of cows, so that's really understandable.
Well, you really
Um,
guys, you have a lot of what is it, sheep or goats? No, no, it's
well,
sheep.
yeah, the joke was New Zealand is full of sheep and sheep fuckers.
Well, I was gonna leave that part out, but
But yeah,
you heard it here for everyone.
but look, the sheep used to be a really big industry, the
Used
sort
to
of lamb
be.
and wool. Yeah, it still is in a sense, but definitely
When I
cows
was
have taken
there,
over.
I was seeing like wool everything, and it was
Yeah,
expensive.
cows have taken over for the most part. They make more money, so there's a
Hmm.
lot more cows than sheep here, but there's still a lot of sheep.
Do the sheep still, despite this, outnumber people?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's a good question.
We'll have to get some statistics
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Just flash the chart, the census data.
I can.
Uh,
I'll look it up later. I don't actually know. Um, Another word. Tell me to stop if it's too much.
yeah, that's the last one, I think.
So hiking is a term you would know.
I mean,
We say
it's just a
we say
word.
we say tramping. So you go for a tramp.
A tramp.
A tramp. So
So
it's
this is
really
not a lady of the night.
it's not a lady of the night. It's not. Isn't it like a dog from a movie? I don't know.
Well,
Tramp.
there's Lady and the Tramp.
Yes. I don't I don't know why it's called that.
Disney, don't
Eh,
censor us. Don't block us.
We call hiking tramping. Is there a good distinction between the two? I don't know, and I don't think so. But for me,
Hmm.
tramping has always just been a bit more rugged. You might spend a few days doing it. You
Hmm.
sleep in New Zealand's vast network of huts. Um, it's tramping. I don't know.
Yeah,
It feels weird to call it
ba-
hiking here.
so it sounds like that's the word for trekking for over here.
Trekking
Um,
is, I think that sounds very reasonable.
yeah.
Tramping feels a bit more raw to me, I suppose. Don't know why. Maybe you get really muddy. Every time I think of tramping, I think you just get extremely muddy.
Well, I guess
Uh,
because the word tramping in itself is like walking around or something like that. But
yeah, I'm
well,
not
that's
sure.
pretty interesting. You taught
Yeah,
me a lot of words today. But all right, so I'm gonna actually share some American phrases. I already gave you some. Uh, so basically, you have some newer ones like slay or slays. I don't personally use actually almost any of the terms I'm going to tell you guys, but that's because I'm an old fart. Most young, vibrant Americans will be using all these words, I think. So, slays is basically like something's awesome, like really cool, amazing. Like, yeah, that song slays. This pizza slays. Uh, this PlayStation game slays. Because it's so
I've never
awesome.
heard anyone use this word. Like, I
Really?
understand it entirely. I've just never heard it being used. Maybe it really is an American word. I'm trying to think. Is it a Gen Z thing or an American thing?
I've definitely heard it, but I didn't hear it until like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like
Ah.
that. And yeah, I'd never heard it, but it was really obvious what it meant. We also have fire, which is basically the same thing. It's just like really good, really great. Like, that cake is fire. This interview right now, this podcast is fire. um, Vibing, okay, that's basically when someplace, this is just a regular word almost, because to vibe with something just means that like you get it, you understand it. It's kind of like the same feeling as you, like like you're on a date. You know, if the date is going good, you're vibing. If it's not vibing. And people definitely use this. Do people ever say that in New Zealand?
I don't know if we say vibing necessarily. I mean, it could just be the circle of friends I hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
But you would talk about good vibes or the vibes of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, maybe that's an American thing too. Um, you know, and we can even use this for food. Like, I'm not vibing with this seafood. And if someone says that to you, everyone, that either means that A, they don't like this food, or the more likely B, that they're about to get sick. That's just for me. So, uh, the last two words here for American style slang is bet, which is basically like saying, yeah, in agreement with someone. Do you know this one, Kane?
I've seen it on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
from some
Yeah,
people I follow. It's a good one. I quite like it.
it is a good one, but it's I really hated it for a long time.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but anyway, everyone basically bet. It's like, mm, do you wanna come with me to the beach? Bet. You wanna go surfing? Bet. You want $1 million? Bet. That's fire. It slays. All that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. And
I think it's
finally,
nice. It's a nice small word.
yeah, it's a quick little thing. The last one I've got, which I personally hate this word with a passion. This term, chat. Okay. So I actually had to look up what this even meant because I was confused for a while. So bet, I mean, chat basically addresses a real or fake online audience. Like you're streaming and you're asking them a question like, how's my new hat look, chat? Or how am I doing, chat? Or yeah, something like this. I think it's very stupid, a stupid way to talk like you're narrating your own life in a recording, but it is what it is. A lot of people use it, a lot of trendy people, and I don't know that I'm that trendy, so don't take trendy advice from me. Section. So, Kane, I want to know what are some stereotypes of America and Americans
Oh, yes.
personally and just from New Zealanders in general. So you can just
Mm.
say all of them and just say like,
I'll say some personal ones, which
yeah.
sort of from work I've been reflecting on because sort of my dad worked as in sales for a while, and he dealt with a lot of Americans. So a lot of his opinions of them have come to me. One
Mhm.
of them is about time zones. As an Americans, don't really believe other time zones exist apart from the American time zones.
Hmm.
So he's
Really?
always struggled to schedule a call with Americans sometimes because they sort of don't understand beyond the East and the West in time as much.
Ah, yeah, I see what you're
Yes.
saying. This I think is a little bit true.
Yeah.
Because most Americans, I think this is changing now, but historically, most Americans don't travel outside of the US unless it's like to France or London or a few other like wow, so famous, same as us, more or less kind of places that are perceived as safe. And
Yeah,
so, yeah, that kind of stereotype is true. Most Americans don't know the rest of the world exists outside of the news,
yeah. Um,
unfortunately. But not everyone.
so so that's that was a bit of a specific one that came to my mind for some reason, but I think more generally, you know, people might think Americans would be a little bit they quite like big things, right? Big meals, big cars.
Big other
They
things.
they
Just
they
kidding.
they tend to be bigger, I suppose. They tend to be loud,
Hmm.
especially. You would walk through a park and you would hear some loud, some I don't know. I can't even
You could
describe it. I
just
don't know.
be honest with your words. Tell
just
us how
hear
you
this,
really feel.
just hear this grating sound in the distance. You know it's some American woman just admiring. Oh wow, just the
Wow,
nature.
look at the capers and the
Yeah,
squirrels.
they love their baseball caps. You
Yeah.
can just gonna sight them from a mile away, just because they're
Hmm.
wearing a little cap walking around. I mean, in general, I mean, they're just people and they're quite nice. But I mean, those are the stereotypes.
Hmm.
You can think of more if you want, but yeah, those are the main ones.
So, so are any of those personal stereotypes, or all of them? I meant like you personally, as Kane,
My
before you came to America, or
Yeah, I've never been to America, so maybe
well,
uh,
yeah, JK.
let's
Met
see.
Americans.
I don't know. From my impression watching media, I think they do tend to be quite big. I do think they tend to be quite loud. The ones I met in person, you
Hmm.
definitely notice them in a room. Like they will make themselves noticed. They always
Hmm.
refer to where they're from by their state and not their country. I'm
Yeah,
from Washington.
definitely.
Like, oh, geez. I
Well,
never say I'm from Canterbury, New Zealand. I never say I'm from Canterbury. No one gives a
mhm.
shit.
Well, does
But
anyone know where that is
well, I don't know.
outside of
What
New
about
Zealand?
I'm from Alabama. Like, where is it? I don't know where that is.
You know what? Actually, no one knows where Alabama is. It's a forgotten state.
Yeah. So I mean, that's an American thing.
Yeah, but it's because our country, I mean, it's huge. If because if you say I'm from America, the first thing the person's going to ask is, "Oh, what state?" So we just cut out the bullshit and we
uh,
just go straight to the state. And if you don't know, well, you need to get a better education, bruh.
yeah.
Just kidding. It's
I
fine
mean,
that you don't know. Even some Americans don't know where the states are.
yeah. So I suppose in terms of I don't know, personal prejudices, I'd probably say yeah, the loud one rings the most true to me from the
Yeah.
Americans I've met.
Yeah, I think most of these are generally true. Uh, I can also whenever I go anywhere, I can tell someone is American before I even know where they are.
Oh, really?
Or if I meet them within like a second of them talking, or even just them walking around, like I can just watch
Apart
their
from the
behavior.
baseball cap, how do you notice them?
Yeah, it's just things that they say, the way that they react to certain things. It's usually in a certain like stereotypical American view. Now, I do want to emphasize I'm really talking a lot of trash about my people, but this I want to emphasize this is just like 50% of people, or like in my experience, a lot of people do these things. It's not all Americans. Uh, but yeah, you can tell they're really loud. They're looking for the biggest size stuff. They just walk and look a different way. A really good one, which I'm very guilty of, is people walk around with a big smile, like they're the only person in the universe.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Sometimes.
fake happiness. Is my
Yeah, because that it's not like fake happiness. We're just, mm, that's a very good topic to get into. But basically, the long short of it is, I think people are just on vacation, and we don't get that much vacation, so people are just generally in a good mood wherever they are on vacation.
That's interesting.
And we don't want to Americans, we can escalate things very quickly. And so we kind of have like facial expressions, way we say things, things that we say that are like dictating this kind of conversational dance to make sure that everyone agrees with each other and everyone is happy. We're like trying to keep the peace between everyone basically. And even if we totally disagree with
Ah,
you, most people will just pretend that we agree and we'll say that we agree with you and we'll lie
interesting.
just because we know if we say the other thing that is opposite of you, you'll probably get upset and then it'll be a huge argument
Hmm.
and a scene and it'll be stressful for everyone. So
So,
conversation with
oh,
us usually. I don't know why it's like that, but that's a typical thing. Some American people will definitely tell you off and tell you how it is, but most people try and be polite. Um, let's see here. I think ah now I'm supposed to give some stereotypes about New Zealand and New Zealanders. And then we're going to wrap up, everyone. So if you've been watching up till here, thank you very much. You don't have to like or subscribe unless you want to, but I hope you do. Um,
subscribe, chat.
yeah, subscribe, chat. Amazing. Okay, somehow you made me like that phrase that I hate so much. So
You're gonna like it more the more videos you do.
yeah, yeah. By the end, I'm gonna be like, yeah, chat, yeah, bruh, chat, fire slays. It's gonna be like a Dungeons and Dragons game. All the slaying
Bet,
fire.
bet.
Bet. Yeah, I just rolled a D20, chat. Okay, okay. I've lost control. So yeah, for New Zealand stereotypes, yeah, probably is that historically there have been more sheep than people, which is we spoke about a bit. Apparently now they're doing a thing with cows. I never heard the sheep fucker thing that you said, but I'm sure somebody has said that. But I never met an American who said that to me or heard that anywhere. Just from New Zealanders, actually. Um, that basically everyone in New Zealand is super nice. Uh, basically some of the nicest people. We have really good stereotypes.
That's a really good stereotype. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
trying to think how many positive ones can I give for Americans? Actually, probably. I can think of
uh,
more negative ones, unfortunately.
I think we got enough negs over here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, because of the sheep thing, we do have an idea that there's also really good like lamb, like for eating. And we also think that you could basically swim from New Zealand to Australia, more or less. Not really swim there, but like it's very close. But hey, like for example, if you in Auckland wanted to fly to whatever the closest major city in Australia is, I guess it's maybe Sydney.
Yeah.
Like how long would that flight be?
To be honest, I don't know off the top of my head. It's definitely
Just
more than 3, 4, I don't know, 5 hours, something, 6.
so like 3 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna fact check that and put it on the screen, maybe.
I will fact check the sheep thing. Yeah, there are still more sheep than Kiwis. About 5 times as many sheep than Kiwis.
Wow, and you said there's more cows than sheep, so
Yes.
basically New Zealand is a wild land like no one's ever seen before.
Wild.
Like no one's ever seen before.
Wild. Ah, yes. The wildest of animals, cows and sheep.
Yeah. I think is a pretty nice place, I think. How do you feel about Auckland?
Auckland's okay. So I spent most of my life in Christchurch
Mm-hmm.
in the south, the largest city on the South Island. Auckland's the largest on the North Island. Um, the traffic has a lot of improvement needed. I mean, it takes a while to go anywhere in rush hour.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but if you live in the central city, it's quite nice. Everything is fairly walkable in the city.
So, would you recommend someone to visit Auckland?
If you had to choose, I would visit Wellington or Christchurch.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more to do per unit area, I feel. Here, you might be in traffic for a bit,
I
and
gotcha.
there's
Is
not too
there
much to
anything to
see.
do in Christchurch?
Yeah,
I
to
didn't
be honest,
when I was there, to be honest, I it just looked like I was living in an American suburb
look,
and it looked like there was
Christchurch
nothing.
is okay, but around Christchurch is brilliant. So you visit Christchurch to go around it.
Yeah, I will support you on that. There are a lot of things around
Yeah.
Christchurch. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much, Kane. Uh, we've been friends for a long time, and I'll reveal that he helped me a lot to get the recording working properly on this video. So thank you very much for your time, your efforts, and your kiwiness. And hopefully, if you aren't infuriated by today's interview, you'll come back for another one later on.
No, thanks. It was fun. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, he sounds very enthusiastic. I guess we won't be seeing him. No, it'll be okay. And
I'll be listening to your
guys,
other podcast. Should be good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, I think that's everything, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want. We're not forcing anyone over here. And see you in the next video. We'll be heading to Thailand with that one. All right, bye, guys.